under a timeline, or did you have time to kind of meticulously go through it, or did you have to kind of, oh my gosh, here comes November 21st?
No, not really. Actually, we were pretty prepared on this project, and we had it done ahead of time, just a couple last minute details before we loaded on the truck, but no crunch time for us on this one.
When putting a project like this together, I can imagine that it's done, and then you look at it and go, oh wait, there's that last thing, and then it's done, and oh wait, there's that last little detail. Is that kind of one of those things where you can really, do you ever have a chance to really stop and say, okay, now it's done? Or is it always that one little wipe of the fender, one little, item on the trunk? Does it go like that for you?
Not really. Our projects are pretty methodical, so we kind of pay attention to everything along the way, and at the end we just do some final details, and we're pretty confident with everything before we load it up.
I would think I'd just be sitting there looking at it. Every time I'd see a swirl, or every time I'd see one little thing out there, I'd go, oh my God, there's one little fingerprint on the door rubber. I gotta wipe the whole thing down again.
That was last night when I was cleaning it. We were making sure we have taken care of all that stuff.
You never get it clean enough.
We were here till midnight last night getting things prepped. So.
I was running around here taking some photos too. Well, as we get this done, I know Courtney's going to join us over here in a couple minutes, but maybe talk a little bit about American Muscle Car Restorations and how it started. Give everybody kind of a backstory and how all that came together for you.
Yeah, actually, American Muscle Car Restoration started basically with a hobby. I was into cars ever since I can remember. I got the bug from my father and my uncle, and I just ran with it. It was something I didn't expect to get into as a business full time, but it just, one thing led to the next, and that's what happened. And I started the shop on a pretty good sized scale in 2010. We've been going strong ever since. We have some really unbelievable projects that we get to work on. There's some great clients, and it's just a fantastic thing. So it's living the dream, really.
And that's what it's supposed to be, living the dream. Well, you know what? We're coming up on the 10:15 mark here. I know Courtney Hanson's probably getting mugged by a million people for an autograph, but are you ready? Are you ready, Mike?
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? It's I'd say it's about time. Why don't we go ahead? Is everybody ready over here? Come on, Mike. Come on, you gotta clap for Mike. Don't make me jump on that table like a Barrett Jackson auctioneer guy. Start screaming and yelling. I know. Where is Courtney? Courtney, where are you?
It's not personal, Mike.
Are you married? No. Oh, well, you have a chance then. I'm married, so I don't know. Let me look at my clock here real quick. What time is it, guys? That's 10:15. I started early. We can keep talking if you want. How about this? How about we talk about the two cars you haven't judged here? Talk about the two cars you're also presenting here in your booth.
All right. On the over here we have a 70 Charger RT SE 440 4-speed that we did a complete rotisserie restoration on. Pretty neat car. It's a lot of brown, but I like it. And the guy that we did this car for, he is coming here to the show to see it for the first time finished, so that should be a pretty special moment when he shows up. And the car over here is a 70 Challenger RT that we built for a customer in Massachusetts, and it is completely built to his specifications as he would have ordered a 70 Challenger new. And it's got kind of a lot of secret things going on. It looks primarily stock, but it has a 500 horsepower roller motor in it, and a lot of other trick stuff, so that's pretty neat.
So this is not restored to what the fender tag or something. It was what he wanted. He said, I want it with this options, and you built it.
Yes, correct. Originally the car was a 383 shaker car, burnt orange with a black vinyl top.
Well, that's cool. It's good to know that if you want your car restored to a rotisserie, or I just want to go back in time and get what I wanted when I would have ordered it, that's pretty cool. We can go over there to your shop and get that. But, well, you know what? We love Courtney, but I got a schedule to keep, guys, so that's what I got to do. Mike, it's time for you to pull out the cover of this car, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. But go ahead, guys. I'm going to say it. Clap. Clap now.
Woo! Yeah, sexy.
That thing is gorgeous, Mike. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I know there's some really cool individual items of this. I believe you. Well, why don't I'm just going to hand over the mic. You give us the tale from nose to tail.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, this car, if there's a life-size Hot Wheels, this is it right here. I mean, this is just one of the most stunning Mopars that they ever created, 71 Hemi Cuda. This one is really very rare because of the color combination and the Billboard stripe. There's actually only 15 Hemi Cudas that they actually built from the factory with a Billboard stripe. You see them on most Hemi Cudas, but this is the real deal, legit one order from the factory that way. And we did a complete show quality, correct NOS restoration on this car from start to finish. It's a very well-known car. It was owned by a guy that they called Mr. Hemi, named Anatol out of on the East Coast, and he had this car for a very, very long time. It was sold to another person briefly, and then my client obtained it, and he treated it to a fantastic restoration. It's just, I'm very proud of the car. I wish it was in my garage, frankly, but it is for a little while.
It is for a little while.
Well, I mean, the Billboard stripe is just such an iconic look on this particular car. It's insanely wild to have this huge decal plastic on the side of the car. It's just something that just sets the car off. With the gull wing and the black shaker bubble, it's just absolutely incredible looking. This particular car is the only purple Billboard Hemi Cuda that exists in the world. That's numbers matching, and that makes it extremely special.
If you were to try to put a value on this car, where would your estimate fall? Because I mean, one of one. I mean, it's a true one of one, and it's a numbers matching car. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a bidding card at Barrett Jackson, so I'll never be able to play it. What would you do if you were to put a guess on it?
I mean, you're not going to be able to get one. So I mean, I would have to say, if someone seriously wanted this car, you're looking at 800 to $1 million on something like this. Given the restoration that it's gone through, the numbers matching factor, the options that it was ordered with, and just how extremely inexpensively rare that this thing is, and all of the parts. The parts are, there's a fortune worth of original NOS and assembly line parts on this car. So that alone sets it apart from most any other Hemi Cuda that you're going to see at the show today.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. Give it up for Mike and this car. An amazing reveal today. Give it up for Mike. These guys really do have a heart in it, man. Now, Mike, just give me the keys after the show. We'll go for a rip, trust me. We'll have some fun. It's only snowing outside. We'll have some fun.
Yeah, that's great. All right, we'll start that.
Bias, fly, snow, and a Hemi. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? All right. Thank you so much, Mike, for coming out and unveiling this great car.